Okay guys, in today's video, I'll be letting you guys know if I think Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male is worth it in 2024. Now, this was the first in the Le Male line, and this came out in 1995, and this has been a very popular fragrance ever since its release. Many flankers have came out. There is Le Male Elixir, Le Male Le Parfum, Ultra Male, and a bunch of other ones. I got this 1.3 ounce or 40 milliliter bottle for $44 at Nordstrom Rack. First, I want to show you guys the presentation. It comes in this can, which is pretty cool. You just kind of take it off like that. There's a stand, which is honestly, in my opinion, this is awesome if you want to place it somewhere. Now, the bottle is kind of strange, but it's pretty cool. I feel like it's definitely unique. There's not another bottle like this, and it comes with a little pin. And these pins, for some reason, I love these pins. Like the one on the Spice Bomb, and on this, for some reason, it's just so fun to use. I think overall, I'm gonna have to give the presentation a 9 out of 10. I'll quickly show you guys the atomizer. It's pretty good. I feel like all Jean-Paul Gaultier fragrances have decent atomizers. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, the main accords of this fragrance are aromatic, vanilla, fresh spicy, lavender, warm spicy, green, powdery, sweet, amber, and cinnamon. I feel like with all of these, especially the aromatic and vanilla and fresh spiciness, this is a very versatile fragrance. I feel like you could wear this probably any season. I feel like it would go best in spring, to be honest, because there is that vanilla that would be great for fall and winter, but I feel like it is also very green, very fresh, and just like a clean fragrance, which I feel like would be definitely the most suitable for the spring. This is also safe for like an office scent or a signature. This is a lot of people's signatures actually, when this was crazy popular when it first came out. So you can wear this definitely to the office, school. I feel like anywhere. There isn't a place, like even a party, like there isn't a place you wear this that it would just like feel weird to wear. Now, for me, the longevity, I get around 5.5 hours of this. I feel like it becomes a skin scent around the 4.5 hour mark. So the longevity for an EDT is not that bad, honestly. And I did get the small one, so I will be reapplying a lot with this. And the projection is not bad whatsoever either. When I wore this, I got a couple compliments. I went around, it was my first time wearing it, and I just wore it to church, so I didn't go that crazy. I just did like, I think 7. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I did 7. With 7, it'll definitely last and get you some compliments. Now, the top notes are lavender, mint, cardamom, bergamot, and artemisia. But the middle notes are cinnamon, orange blossom, and caraway. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, amber, sandalwood, and cedar. My favorite notes in here, definitely what I get the most out of. The top, I get a lot of that lavender and mint. The mint is pretty strong along with the lavender. The cinnamon, I don't get a lot of that, to be honest. I don't get a lot of the middle, but the base is, the like dry down is amazing. You get this vanilla, tonka bean, amber is still a little fresh, but the dry down is just so, it's smooth. You just can't go wrong with this fragrance. Now, people say this is a very outdated fragrance. They say that you can't be wearing this in 2024. But when I remember I smelled this on someone, I asked what they were wearing, they told me Le Male, and it doesn't smell that old. To me, this isn't very modern, but I feel like it's not dated. For me, this is definitely a timeless fragrance. So if there's people telling you you're gonna smell like old people wearing this, you do not have to worry about this. This does not smell like your grandpa. This is kind of sweet with the mint, lavender, and vanilla too. That is something you don't need to worry about. This does not smell like an old man. So I told you guys how I got this for $44 for the 40 milliliters at Nordstrom Rack. You can find them at Nordstrom Rack, Marshalls for this size if you just want to kind of, you don't want to buy the full bottle, but you still want a good amount. The 2.5 ounce on Joma Shop is $60, and the crazy thing is the 4.2 ounce tester is also $60. It's literally the same thing, except the 4.2 ounce, since it's a tester, does not have the clip. But if you really care about the clip, then go get the 2.5 ounce or the regular 4.2 ounce. It's not on Joma Shop right now, but I do believe it is around $70. Now, the retail prices are kind of insane. The 4.2 ounce is $120 and the 2.5 ounce is $95. Not worth it at all. Please go buy at Joma Shop or Aura Fragrance or even Fragrance Net. The prices are so much cheaper online. Now, just because this is super hyped on TikTok, or at least was, does not mean is a NPC fragrance. I've talked about NPC fragrances and how they are not a real thing. NPC fragrances, they can't be a real thing because you're not going to see people who watch fragrance TikTok everywhere you go in the real world. Who cares if someone else is wearing this fragrance? And how is someone gonna point you out and be like, oh, you smell like Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male? First of all, it smells good, so why would it even matter? Do not listen to TikTok if you are curious about this fragrance, because they're just going to tell you it's an NPC fragrance. It's not worth in 2024, but that is just a base TikTok take. There's nothing wrong with this fragrance, and I would say this is completely worth getting in 2024. And see you guys next time.